So we've used numerous systems over my tenure, to try to help gain visibility on the inside of the dealership with what's going on the outside of the dealership with our sales force. We chose originally because it was the simplest, and it was the most likely for the users to actually use it and share the information. And it wasn't a big brother moment. It wasn't to track what they're doing every day. It was, how can our inside sales teams, our inside support teams, better support our sales staff to help grow our business. We see our sales staff as not just one vertical. They're not just parts salespeople. They're not just service salespeople. They're not just truck salespeople. They represent the company. So what a better tool to bring feedback from those salespeople, as they talk to customers, and have that go to whatever managers, whatever directors, whatever chief executives that you have in your dealership, to see foot on the street activity by the sales staff. And we really liked that because it was simple. It was easily delivered. It did come. There are the apps, the tools, the emails, the notifications, and that's what we liked. We did have another system we used, but what we learned was it made the life of the salesperson more difficult. It was harder for them they had to have a laptop and they had to log in and they had to do 7,000 clicks to get to a screen where they either had to type in or click a button to record a note. Yeah. And it just didn't work.
When you acquired the Vegas location, when you made that merger acquisition, what did you experience during that?
So it's interesting. Scott McCandless owns the dealership. I work with him here in Aurora, and we have a lot going on, and we don't get to every location every month, every quarter. Some locations we don't even get to more than once a year. And the nice thing in Vegas is they were already on. We're able to plug right into their sales. They had their truck sales team on it, their parts sales team on it, and we were able to plug in and see those reports on a day-to-day basis and kind of get some street-level intel on customers and issues and opportunities before we even stepped foot in the dealership, literally, because it was a sister company. It was Scott's brother that owned it.
Right.
So we had visibility to that right away. It also makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, even not just Las Vegas, but all of our stores, when you're not there as often as you'd like to be, to have that visibility and to see the feedback and to know the good, the bad, and the ugly, basically.
Sure.
Because we want our sales staff to be honest and to tell us what's happening on a day-to-day basis that they're struggling with. Because if we make their lives easier, they sell more.
So have you seen notes that have been actionable, and what impact have you seen with that?
Yeah, we've seen Vegas specifically. We would early on see notes, customers requesting things that we do every day, all day at our existing footprint that Vegas didn't know they could do. So why aren't we educating the people of that location on our capabilities, our systems, our services, all of our products that we have, our lines that we carry? And it gave us just kind of a kick in the butt to say, hey, here's some easy points that you can address.
Some quick wins.
Right, exactly.
For the sales rep. So they saw it as, you guys are my advocate, you're my coach, helping me close deals.
And by the way, we did get something out of this acquisition. It's not just a new boss. We got support. We got additional resources. We got additional product lines. We got all the different things we needed to help us grow our business and make more money for our family.
And the interesting thing is it came from a simple dictation when they're leaving sales calls, just dropping in those things into that bucket.
Yes.
No nights and weekends typing.
Something as simple as a customer saying, hey, I'd love to place an order online for parts. How come I can't do that? We can. Here's the program we have for that. I think Barry, our parts director, says it best that it's getting your your parts managers, your sales managers, your service managers engaged in it first, so that they actually review and respond to the sales force's feedback and comments is a critical part of this. If you have people on the street just making notes every day and it goes into a database and nobody ever does anything with it, it'll never work.
Okay.
So getting the information, filtering the emotional piece of it and finding actionable things you can address is the critical part.
Great. And as a result, you've seen it impact sales, or we would not be sitting here.
Correct.